What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. Now, I have mentioned before that I don't like to jump into the new frame build pool, but holy shit, this classy bitch is good. Well, excuse me. I mean, glassy bitch. Now, she's new, so I'm very quickly going to explain how she works. Her first ability, she shoots a blast out directly in front of her that makes, well, it staggers enemies, but it makes them drop energy orbs and health orbs, which is super useful for everything else that's coming, so you might as well do that. A lot. Her second ability puts these glass prisms that are going to float around her and her nearby allies. This is going to give you a damage reduction. Now, every time you kill an enemy, it's going to raise that up to 99% by 3%. Every time your ally, who's close enough to receive the damage reduction, kills an enemy, is going to raise it by 1%. Her third ability is going to put down a prism, and in that area, it's going to shoot every enemy that you're shooting at. Now, the readout says it's going to infect them with cold, toxin, electricity, and heat. Now, it says it's going to do all of them. Now, I'm not sure if it's one at a time or if it's all of them, but it's 100% chance that it's going to happen, which is also very useful for the Archon build coming up. Now, her fourth ability smashes a prison into the ground, and it goes out into a 30-meter area, and every enemy that it touches, it freezes them for a certain amount of time, depending on your duration build, and then a shard is going to grow out their chest. Now, if you shoot that shard, it's going to give you a 300% critical damage boost, or chance boost. So now let's get right to it. Now, with the Archon build, focuses around her third ability. When you put her third ability down, that glass prism is supposed to have a 100% chance to inflict ice, toxin, electricity, and heat. And heat is going to double your damage every time heat is inflicted. Toxin is going to give you extra corrosive damage bonus. Ice is going to give you an extra 10% chance that an enemy is going to drop more energy orbs. Paired with the other abilities, it's just going to drop energy orbs. And electricity is just going to boost your energy straight on your warframe, no orbs needed. Now, I added Naira's Hatred for some extra health and duration, plus 100% damage for my slam attack, and Mars Anguish paired with the daggers that I put on her will give me some extra bullet jump and some speed, but more importantly, it gives me a 20-meter teleport ability with my heavy attack. Now, Molt Efficiency is going to give me an extra 36% duration for all my abilities, and Molt Augmented is going to increase my damage every time I kill an enemy up to like 250 times. It's just awesome. Now, if you switch any of her abilities, with the exception of her third, for, I don't know, an ability like Gloom, then you could take Intensify out, put Archon Intensify in for that extra 30% damage power that you'll get every time you heal yourself with an ability. Now, abilities like Gloom are always healing yourself, so you always have that buff. Now, this build is awesome. It takes care of itself no matter what you're doing, but it's not my favorite. This next build is my favorite, but it's actually not the deadliest of the two. I just really love the way it works. Now, I focused on health this time because Equilibrium. One of the important mods, but Equilibrium and Adaptation. Adaptation is going to give you a resistance up to 90% of the damage that the enemy is shooting at you. It will stack. That plus her second ability, she's pretty tough. That's a simple fact of it. Now, Equilibrium is going to turn each health orb into 110% energy orb, and each energy orb into 110% health orb. Now, this directly reacts with Arcane Blessing. Every time you pick up a health orb, it's going to stack 24 health onto your base health. Long story short, when it's maxed, you're going to get an extra 1200 health right onto your Warframe's health. Which is why I put 2 Archon shards on to increase her health orb efficiency, so without Equilibrium, my health orbs I pick up will give me 150 health per orb. And the other 3 are just to boost her energy because, well, that last ability is a little expensive, so every bit helps. Now, this plus Arcane Eruption for some extra crowd control. I haven't died in this build yet. It's awesome. Now, because that second build is my favorite and the first build is technically better, I haven't really settled on an infested testicle swap yet. So that's actually my question for you guys. What do you think is the best infested swap for this classy bitch? Breach Surge, maybe? Gloom, Voracious, Metastasis. I really like saying that one. Or maybe even Garwa's Glass House. Actually, I'm not too sure about that one. But whatever the hell you guys come up with, I hope you share it in the comments. Me and the rest of the team killers, we would love that. And when I come up with something weird, I promise I'm going to share it. Now on that note, I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's one of the ways we could talk. Make sure to keep it easy in life. And remember, just keep gaming.